Hi guys, and welcome you all back on my DIY sailboat refitting video, where I'm refitting Hallberg Rassy Rasmus. And let's jump to the work. The last episode I finished up with doing the galley fronts. I'm still working with my garbage box because the plywood was pretty bad shape, and I decided to apply a filler to even it out so it looks a little bit better, at least from one side. Other side will be covered by the wall, so it's not so important. And these boards, basically, I just apply one layer, the last layer now. They need to dry, and also the frame is going to be dry, and tomorrow I can install that. And look at these. These are my drawer fronts. They are nice, right? If we're taking away that fact that the glue is just pumping up. I placed these one because I just literally screwed it up. I went with the saw all the way and didn't think about that it's gonna be visible. So, but I find the solution. I put the plugs, now they just need to dry out. And I can cut them, sand it, and it's gonna be ready to go. But look at these. These are the shelves. And this is the frame. It's ready to place it up. It's inside and it fits, but I need to do a little adjustment. As you can see, this doesn't look so good, I'm gonna use some screws just to support that in place. And there is the place for the pipes. One is for the hot water, cold water, and hopefully I will manage the salt water in that hole as well. And the other hole is just for drainage. You're probably wondering how I'm gonna support these ones. Yep, I'm gonna use 90 degrees angles. That's gonna be marine, rust free, and decent space. I can use some divider inside, and then the thing's not gonna smash all around. I'm making the holes so when you press this one hops down, they're getting bigger. This hole has to be really precise, otherwise I'm screwed. Luckily I get the drill. It's a pretty old one, but I get it from my friend Sylvia, made by Skill. I think it's an American brand. I have to place a little bit of time to set up the right measurements, but once you are done with that, it's good to go. The oak is so sensitive, so it's really strong material. It's really hard to drill anything on oak. Well guys, that took me some while, that's for sure, but I am done with these hinges. And then you can take them out, and then it looks like this. The most difficult part is to get these in right position. But then now they are in, I can go back to the boat and see what adjustments I need to do. Realize that the drill that I borrowed from my friend Sylvia, it didn't work out for me well. I was like working 2.5, 3 hours almost, and I couldn't done on even one hole, so I can fit like these hinges. So I went to the store and buy the right fitting, and that was like 20 minutes and I was done with all of them. So it's quite important to have the right tools. I'm quite impressed by the time in a bad way, because I came here in the morning and now it's evening, only now I'm done with everything. Damn, that took me some while. It's raining outside, it was wet. My gosh, I have great news. If you noticed in the previous video, I managed to make the door fronts here. So now I want to try them and see if I didn't screw it up. Here they are. I cover up with the plastic because it's raining so much. So that hurt actually. My ass is hurting. Must drink a little bit less. And let's get back to this one. Here we go. Here we start talking. It's gonna look so good. If you're wondering if this is marine made steel, no, it's not. This is a regular one. And it's probably also gonna rust after, well, I hopefully for after many years. But as you guess, I have many of these and I can replace them anytime. I placed them up just to see what kind of adjustments I need to do and if they are fitting inside, if the length is proper, stuff like that. And I realize I don't know how this door is longer, so I need to do something about that. But otherwise, it opens really easy. Now I know that these spacers are okay. And yeah, it's closed down really easy. It opens up. I think it looks pretty damn good. We are moving ahead. Now I need to make a frame for a drawer. I managed to sink the backboard in, which is awesome. Nice, right? Bam. Now I just need to make a joints here. This one gonna be quite much ready. Today is a really sunny day and it's beautiful and it gives me extra energy to do something. So I actually want to clean up the boat. So I want to just clean up and see how far I can get with that today. So I clean up a little bit. Now it looks way much better. Some more space around. I already bring this piece. Yesterday I glued this one together and to get the thickness that I need. So why I need this one is for this place. As you can see here is exactly 4 millimeters. I already get the 4 millimeters plywood. I use my special tool to get that thickness. Then I'm gonna have this distance that I need to place the sliding mechanisms that I have here. If this piece fits inside, if I need to do any adjustments. I'm really planning to place my sliding mechanisms and try out my garbage box, but yep, I need to do this one first before I can do anything else. So guys, this was a perfect size. So this time I didn't screw it up. This is another day for me. And it takes some time. Now the first layer actually is dry from both sides. Now I can actually sand and make it smooth and then place 2 last layers. Then I have my back plates here. That's the 3rd layer, just apply a minute ago. And then I have the small door that I did and it looks quite good. So it's gonna be a garbage door, which you're gonna slide with the garbage box. I can't do anything more here, everything needs to dry. So I'm gonna go back to the boat and see what kind of jobs I can do else. And as you guess, I already find what to do. I have these backboards here and I want them white. I'm gonna remove them now and bring to the workshop and paint them and then place back. So first I have to get rid of this mast that I have here, and then I can start remove. If you notice, I bend this list to be able to get out because this one solid piece. and this frame they place afterwards. So yeah, now I have these parts and I can go and paint them. So far so good. Hey, that's something interesting that I found. Can you guess what it is? Well, those who are older, they probably know what it is. That's a computer. It's insane. Let's open up this old bastard. Oh my gosh. I want to fire up this one. I don't know where I can get the charger. It's a... it weighs like a couple of bricks. Cool, right? Yeah, the frame is on. The shelves are ready. I'm just gonna go and pick them up. Before I do that, I want to install my new switch for my gas. And here it is. This is gonna be the back plate, located right here. And then I'm gonna have this new one. And half turn, you turn it in, and half turn, you turn it off. This is just like forever. You open and then you just try to turn so it's open. So it takes forever. And then I have this sensor. This is the gas sensor, and it senses everything. This is so sensitive that you can fart 3 kilometers away and still this sensor gonna pick it up and start alarming. So be careful with farting. So no chance for gas. Still, I'm gonna upgrade to new one. So yeah, I have to let this one as it is for a moment, because I realize I don't have a right dimension tool to tighten it up. I know where I have it. I have in a car, so I just have to go and grab. But since I'm gonna go there, I want to paint boards, which I took off. Those who love mahogany, they're gonna hate me for this one. But yeah, I'm gonna paint it white. Then I have these two doors to sand and place the second layer of varnish. These small fellas, they're gonna be white as well. White as well. That's my plan for today. Paint this all and vanish what needs to be vanished. And I think it's gonna take me a great time to do that. And bam! Actually, I wanna go and check out what my friend Sylvia is doing on the board. It's so much snow. Whoa, it's hard to get inside. I said I'm gonna come and see what you're doing here, and so yeah. So this is frame for solar panel, and this is where you're gonna hide the cables.
Yeah, this is
right.
Nice.
It's really nice.
My construction. You can buy it for nothing. Yeah, but it's coming. It's some small spots. I will fix them, and then it's ready to. This is a mold. So
yeah.
From here I will make two. Like
two of these, yeah.
Yeah, two of these.
All right.
That's the whole idea with it. And
it's a big job.
Small job that lasts long.
I'm looking forward to see when you are done with it. Oh, it's snowing so much. So yeah, she's working all the time with the boat. Let's go back to the boat work. And look like snowman, no? Okay. I have these back plates. Now they are painted and ready to place it up.
I'm dreaming, you're wondering, we're waiting, when does our life begin?
Wow, I think it's gonna look really good. And I managed the same gap. The length now is the same. The bottom and matching up with the gap right here. and it looks quite decent.
Inside me, it lights me, building up chemistry.
Ta-da! My shelf is in. And now this edge looks good as well. Shiny and nice. Really happy. I am really happy. If you're wondering, what did I bring there? So that was my Finnish oak for interior. And I was looking all over it. It's so hard to find. But there is one particular store which sells them, but they sell for the companies. So, but when I went there, the person who works there, they were super, super nice. They find a way how to sell it for me. I'm really happy and thank you all who works there. Now I can do the things that I was looking forward to do for a long time. So I start already placing the pipe for my drainage, which is gonna go right there. The one thing that I want to mention, a really good one, just make sure that it's 577. You don't need to use this old seal, and you use just this one. It's like a Gale, so you place up and you can make the right angle as you want, you know. So you don't need to screw until you can't screw anymore. So you can make the right angle which you need, point it that way, and just leave it to cure. It's amazing actually. This is really good one. And that's it. It's getting stiff, and then this one is actually not going around anymore.
I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but
You know what I love so much at my sailing boat is the companionway. It's so big that I can bring big items inside. Yesterday I actually did manage to start placing back my boards here. They are not done yet and they are not screwed completely. And somehow, I don't know how, but I forget one of the boards. And I have to bring that back to the workshop and paint. This is my sliding mechanisms for my garbage box. Problem is that I can find a way how to mount and screw the garbage box to these sliding mechanisms. And I already have a problem with the rest of the drawers. I get this aluminium plates. I figure out that I'm gonna use epoxy and I will try to glue that here. And then I have these holes where I can actually reach from underneath and screw the garbage box on place. So that's my idea. Let's see how it's gonna turn out at the end. Maybe this surface is too smooth, so I'm gonna try to scratch it with some rough sandpaper, see if that's gonna work. Turn it upside down so if something drops, it's not leaking into the sliding mechanism and stop from working it. I never tried this one before, so pretty curious how it's gonna turn out. The metal is 2 millimeters thick, so I actually can screw the screw inside and it's not gonna go through. So that's the second option if this is not gonna work. But I'm really curious, and one of the reasons why I'm doing that is because I'm curious if it's gonna work or not. If the epoxy is strong enough to hold two metals together. Cold. I actually want to see what kind of jobs you want me to do here in the boat. Yeah, so comment below. I will see if that's something that I'm gonna do. By the way, I took away the window and I'm gonna make a new frame, a new window. Yeah guys, that's it for this episode. Looking forward to see you in the next one. Yeah, why not consider to subscribe? Bye!